Thanks for joining me. You're going to be delivering a session at the Data, AI and Analytics Conference in October. Your session is going to be around post-AI business intelligence and future-proofing those data skills. So it looks like it's going to be a really good session. Could you give the audience just a quick introduction to who you are and your background?
Hello, Andrew. Great to talk to you. I'm Svetla Yankova. I'm leading a data and analytics organization in Progress Software, which is a global technology company listed on the NASDAQ. As a BI leader, I'm looking into the future on how to position my team to be successful in the new reality. I'm learning about that new reality in Oxford right now, doing a diploma in AI for business, and this has really helped me gain deeper understanding on the context and what is to come.
Stuff. And so your session is going to be exploring how AI will reshape kind of business intelligence roles. In what ways do you see the BI professionals adapting to their skills to stay relevant in an AI future?
So how will AI reshape business intelligence is a complex question, and I will start with unpacking the overall trends that will culminate in the changes that are coming to give us the basis to navigate how to prepare. So first, we have the persistent narrative that analytics have to be democratized and given in the hands of end users. Any data leader will tell you that for some of the BI activities, this is a great idea, and for others, not so much. The fully decentralized model has led to silos and loss of single source of truth. However, the fully centralized model is expensive and inflexible. Nowadays, companies are successfully leveraging hub and spoke models where users can leverage curated data to do their own analysis. In such a context, AI-driven analytics will be useful and drive lower costs and better outcomes. Then, however, analytical work is often equated with end results, which more often than not are a nice dashboard. However, all the background work that is business and data analysis is not visible and is underestimated. Moreover, analytical work to support decision-making is perceived as something anyone can do, but good decision science involves many hard and soft skills, especially awareness in cognitive science and managing our inherent biases. Therefore, companies might go in the direction of automatic dashboards and insight generation, but will not necessarily drive the desired outcomes. In that context, I expect to see a lot of that automation happening. That is, automating reports and insights. For that to be successful, companies need to focus their existing teams on the more complex tasks that are business analysis, data analysis, and decision science. Analysts that are proficient in data management and diverse analytical techniques and methodologies will continue to be relevant and drive business impact. Moreover, one thing that AI does not have access to yet is the tacit knowledge and human relationships in the real world. Analysts that invest time in deeply understanding their domain and building close relationships with their stakeholders will provide an edge to their companies by delivering tailored solutions and covering operator intelligence. If everyone is using the same AI and training it on the same data, the competitive advantage will come from exploiting the uniqueness of your own context.
Certainly, that makes sense. And obviously, go building on your points there. So while AI can answer questions, obviously humans, as you said, are still a key in formulating those questions. So how can BI professionals refine their ability to ask the right questions, kind of in ensuring the data meets the business needs?
The short answer is business analysis and staying close to the business. Business analysis provides the framework to think about the world in systems and interactions, which is an invaluable tool in solving complex problems. Staying close to the business provides the context to uncover the real problems, formulate good questions, and generate innovative solutions. Finally, I would add broader knowledge in analytical techniques, business, industry trends that will provide more diverse potential approaches to use. All that free time coming from not creating dashboards can be put to a really good use.
And in your experience, kind of, suppose, what are the most important data skills that BI professionals should focus on developing, given the increasing integration of AI in their work?
Data management is the first one. being proficient and understanding data architecture and platforms, data governance, data engineering, data ops, as in DevOps, driving standardization projects across teams and organizations, creating systems and workflows that generate useful and impactful downstream data. This will be super important, and it actually several jobs in the real world. Then we have decision science. I mentioned that several times already, but formulating those impactful questions, determining algorithmic answers, utilizing diverse reasoning and analytical techniques from finance, game theory, psychology, behavioral science, and then very importantly, communicating those findings in an impactful and persuasive way. Being more like a strategic advisor with data superpowers rather than a dashboard factory. Then we have AI. This is the elephant in the room. AI ops, AI engineering, and AI organizational leadership will significantly increase in their importance. Current data professionals and software engineers are best positioned to drive that adoption of AI in companies. Gaining AI skills, technical and strategic, would be a top priority, and is for me actually. Technical skills would be engineering, foundational algorithms, and mathematics, also machine learning ops. Strategic would be how to build processes that drive the AI adoption, how to craft an AI strategy, how to navigate ethical concerns and manage risks that are specific to AI, how to product manage AI products, how to evaluate AI business cases, how to execute an AI project, how to drive adoption and success of AI systems, how to monitor their performance and robustness. This is quite a lot, and currently I see a gap in skills on the market for that. So it's a good opportunity for analysts to gain those skills. And finally, one interesting one is security. Learning more about how to safeguard data is a very good angle for current analysts. Data experts will be very valuable to security teams to create robust processes and safeguards against adversarial AI.
Makes sense. And how can organizations ensure that the data they used in BI is not only correct, but relevant to their evolving, I suppose, business goals? Especially as AI systems can take on a more kind of more data-driven tasks.
First, let's address the correct part. I think there we go back to data management, to data governance, and having those processes and work done to produce high quality data will be key in anything that has to do with AI. Then companies have to build good internal processes to govern AI. I'm currently working on an AI use case evaluation process for my Oxford diploma assessment, and being thorough in managing all the what could go wrongs is a hefty task. Good BA, business analysts need to craft workflows that control the key parts of the process to ensure that the AI system will use continuously relevant data, that this data will be responsibly used, compliant, and secure. All of this then must happen in an efficient, risk management oriented way to avoid becoming a bottleneck, leading to either slow adoption of AI or overall abandonment of the good practices to govern AI. And having a data expert review and confirm that the data used is the right one would be a key success factor. Data first needs to be accurate, obviously, comprehensive, and generally relevant to the end result. Then personal data and sensitive attributes have to be managed appropriately. Then data needs to be robust to changes in the context. That is, if I have a chatbot trained on support tickets for product X, and then we release product Y, is the training set still relevant? And how are we going to update the model, especially if we have let the entire support team go?
That perfectly makes sense. I mean, if you touched on it a little bit there, but did you have an example where kind of a BI project has has successfully leveraged AI to drive business impact?
To be honest, one very common successful project across companies is classification tasks to predict customer behavior. We have been doing this before ChatGPT and we'll continue doing this now. What we can do more nowadays is to actually create more automated workflows that use to predictions to execute specific tasks, which recently became popular as agentic AI, especially on Dreamforce last week. Also, there are very exciting opportunities in social listening utilizing GraphML, that is graph-based machine learning, to uncover trends and patterns that can drive strategic and product roadmap planning. However, the compute needed to do that may be a barrier to adoption. Nevertheless, it will present strategic advantages to the companies that manage to make it work. Another very interesting angle, especially for somebody like me who is leading a data team, is optimizing data and analytics administration and operations. With all the automation going on, companies are not very keen on investing in classical BI resources. So increasing capacity through automation may create a good opportunity to do more with less. A very good use case is using Copilot in GitHub for code generation for data engineers. This has produced noticeable productivity gains for data teams and is a very good starting point. Another one is administrative work. Leveraging embedded AI capabilities in Jira, for instance, saves my team time to create stories. Also, having a chatbot providing updates to users on demand that really can help analysts focus on their work and cut meetings. Moreover, having chatbots that can directly point you to the right report or right resource will be greatly liked by business and data teams alike. Again, I think that business analysis is critical in designing those solutions. Looking at workflow systematically, breaking down work into its components and finding opportunities to augment in the right places will drive value. I could see data teams driving significant change in operational efficiencies for their companies with this approach. So to sum it up, I think many teams are just starting to experiment with AI, how it can drive more value. I think data teams have been leveraging machine learning for quite some time, but the AI will provide the next step in automating more within a given workflow, and business analysis will be critical in doing that in a good way.
Great. Well, thanks, Svetla. I think that's obviously a lot of really good information. And when we post this now, I'll share the link above this video to anybody who wants to register and see Svetla's session. But thanks again, Svetla, and I'll see you in October.
Thank you. Thank you.